that up then.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Is it really true?
I couldn't get away.
How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines, and my ships then brought it to the mainland. On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland, and I have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
I've been to the Valley of Mines.
And? How's the situation there?
The mines are all depleted. There's barely more than a few chests full of ore. It's hardly worth digging for that.
That can't be true. That means I'm ruined.
What about our deal?
Now, about your reward. Here's your ring.
Believe me. That's not what I heard. You should really have known better.
That was no big deal.
Order and chaos were now unequal.
We can only wait and see.
I've got some special snapper claws for you.
My customer will be happy to hear that. Here's the ring I promised you.
Show me your wares.
It can't go on like this forever.
No one really wants to hear that.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Welcome, traveler. Looking for a fine potion? I have a large selection and reasonable prices, and my potions are much better than the stuff that Zurus sells.
Show me your wares.
I can't believe that.
That will never change.
That was quite obvious.
That was no big deal.
I'm no better off myself. I'm staying out of it. That's really not my problem.
I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Innos will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Yes, of course, I stand by my word. Take this letter. It will open the monastery gates to you. Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Innos. One more thing before you go. Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
Tell me that isn't true.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That's the first I've heard of it.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Can you heal me?
Adanos, bless this body. Free it of its wounds and strengthen it with new life.
Lobart's wife Hilda is sick.
What? Again? The good woman should take better care of herself. One hard winter and she won't be with us anymore. All right. I will give her a medicine to reduce the fever. Oh, and while you're at it, you might as well drop it off with her.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
I'm not touching that.
It's not what I heard.
Hey! I've got your medicine.
Really, our society needs more people like you. Thank you so much. I hope that these few coins are enough.
I think this walking stick belongs to you.
That's terrific.
Just a moment. First, you pay for it.
But I don't have much.
Then think of something else.
Okay, how about this? Yesterday I saw some bandits run past with a few bags of gold. If I tell you where they keep their booty, can I have my walking stick back?
All right.
Okay. You just go west to that piece of woods over there. You'll find a ravine there. You should find something in the cave there.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
gonna rip you to pieces! To pieces. I'm gonna rip you to pieces!
Do you really believe that?
I knew that would be a problem.
That's been known a long time.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
No one really wants this way. Nothing could exist at all. No light and no darkness.
Everybody knows by now. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
You don't say.
I've heard you are with the paladins in the Valley of Mines. I'm impressed. You should take your time and browse my goods. Right now, I have a very special potion to offer.
Show me your wares.
Go away, don't tell me that. Honestly, I witnessed it myself. That's not what my husband thinks.
But there, where Adanos stood, was a place in which Enos and Beliar had no power.
Bad times.
Show me your wares. How's it going?
You don't look like you care about other people's worries in the least.
Yeah, sure I do.
What do you know? The world is full of surprises. I cleared out some of my stuff recently and sold a stack of old maps to Brahim, the cartographer down by the harbor. Unfortunately, I noticed that I'm missing a document. I assume it must have slipped in among the papers. Could you perhaps get it back for me?
I'll see what I can do.
You're so sweet. I wish you much luck. If you bring back the paper to me, I'll give you a reward.
Hey! What's behind that locked door?
Behind that is the chest of the master lockpicker. Fingers. He put such an unbelievably complicated lock on it that, till now, no one has been able to open it. Unfortunately, he got nabbed. They tossed him through the barrier, where he probably died. But if you want to try opening the chest, here's the key to the room.
Hey! I've got a sextant for you.
Incredible. You actually managed to find one. Here, you've really earned your pay.
The mercenary Smith Bennett, who treacherously murdered the paladin Lothar, has been condemned in the name of Innos. The sentence is death by hanging. The execution will take place in a